Hello, everybody. I'm still like fighting a cold or something like that. I've had it for a few weeks now, and I've just got this weird stuff in my throat that just makes me cough from time to time. So I apologize in advance to that. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. My kids were off of school today, even though it was extremely cold. It snowed less than an inch, and so I don't know why our school got canceled, but oh well, the rest of the county. But I think, see, we're on the most eastern part of my county, and the more western part is where it gets the most snow. But we actually, I think, got the most snow, so it was really kind of weird. Anyways, if you got snow today and you're watching, let me know how much snow you got, because I know it was a huge snowstorm going up the East Coast. So we'll go from there. Hey, I'm on a little bit later than I thought. I was actually on a youth ministry webinar that I was listening to from WavePoint. That was a good little webinar, and actually gave me a really cool idea for something to do this summer with students. But I also I was brainstorming. I've been brainstorming a lot today. Maybe it's the beginning of the year. Maybe I should have done it beforehand. But I also got my final budget numbers for our student ministry and the online campus stuff that I both oversee. Does anybody else oversee more than one ministry? Yep, that's me. But I got my final numbers, and part of it was a video ads or ad budget that I actually have now. I didn't have an online campus budget beforehand, and now I do, which gives me some ad money. But also, I have very specific money allotted for Facebook ads per the multiple campuses that we have, and that I kind of oversee for the social media stuff. And so it got me thinking. I'm like, gosh, man, I really want to brainstorm some ideas on what we can be doing to promote our stuff. And realistically speaking, ads are great on Facebook, but if you can make video ads on Facebook, those are even better. So I want to get into brainstorming some video ads and stuff that I've been looking at today. But if you have some too, whether you're watching now or you watch later, please put it in the comments section. But before I get into that, I want to talk about why I'm not talking about video editors for your phone at all. In large part because I don't do a whole lot of video editing on my phone. I know they're very helpful, and I know that there's iMovie. There's also another thing called Splice. There's also the Video Spark, Adobe stuff that you can use. I mean, there's a variety of different ones, and I posted them earlier in the day on Digital Bootcamp. There's a bunch of them that you can use, and I think, I don't think any of them really separate themselves differently than others, so I really felt like, oh gosh, it'd be just kind of counterproductive to talk about which ones are better. Unless you have one that you really love, put it in the comment section. I really want to hear about it. But the thing that I thought was that it really boils down to your preference. Try a few of them out and figure out which ones you really like and use those. If it's iMovie, use iMovie. If it's Splice, use that. If it's another one from like Adobe, use those that will work for you. Don't do something you don't like. So use the video editor that you want. I actually use iMovie on my desktop, which I'm on right now. I need my computer to do video editing. I know you can do short ones, and it is helpful, and I have done them before, but it's also a little bit harder, and I'd prefer much rather to do them on the desktop. And we can talk about that another week down on Digital Bootcamp. But what I really wanted to talk about again was video ideas. And so here is some thoughts I had about different brainstormings for video. Again, you can do things differently. Like, let's talk about ads for a minute. If you're trying to promote your church and you have some Facebook money, again, stuff as little as $50 a month can go a really long way to promote your church. So what is it that you want to promote? Now, you can share an image. Great, that works. You can share just some regular text. Okay, that works too. But the reality is a video image will give you something really, really cool. And you don't need a creative department to make a video to put on Facebook to do an ad. All you need, seriously, is your iPhone. or your Android device. All you need is that. And so one of the things I was brainstorming with one of our campus pastors today is what would it look like for us to share some videos? And one of it is you can take some video clips of the church, or you can take some pictures and put it in a video clip and share it out to the people, and that works. You could also have a different ministry leader get up there and say, "Hi, my name is Tom Pounder, and I'm the student pastor here at New Life Christian Church. Let me tell you a little bit about our student ministry." You can do that, and I think that would be really great. You can also have a student get up there and say, "Hey, I'm so-and-so, and I go to such and," well, you probably don't want to say. There's some privacy things you probably want to protect against, but you can have a student get up there and share. You can have a volunteer leader get up there and share. I think the personal testimony that you can share in a 30 to 60-second period of time can be so helpful in a video ad. Think about the ones like Craig Groeschel shares, or even Alan George, the online pastor, shares that you'll see on a Facebook ad from time to time. They're doing video ads, and they're just talking about life. They're talking about a sermon series. They're talking about something cool that they have coming up. There's a variety of different things that you can put in a video format that I think will be really helpful for your ministry. So I would encourage you to think about different people, key people that are good in front of the camera. You don't want like a Debbie Downer at all on the camera at all. But think about cool people that you can have on the camera, whether it's a person you're ministering to and sharing a testimony of some sort, a volunteer leader, or a staff person. I think those could go a really long way to doing that. And think about changing it up. Use that as a Facebook ad for about a week, then switch it up and do something different, or whatnot. Another video I think would be really kind of cool for you to do is to video some of your worship. Some of the worship that happens in Kids Zone, or your children's ministry, or your student ministry, or the main service. I have posted on our social media different things. I posted the regular worship, and that always gets a lot of things. But you know what gets really even more? I mean, the worship leaders will probably hate me for saying this, but kids ministry. The people love to see kids singing and dancing. Now, again, you have to deal with waivers and privacy stuff. But if you share that on your Facebook page, you're going to get a lot of likes on that. If you share worship from your student ministry on your student ministry page, you're going to get a lot of people on there, a lot of people engagement, because they like to see people. You know, I blogged about this a while ago. Maybe I'll put the blog in my notes here. But I blogged about photography a while back, and I think the same applies to videos as well, is people want to see people doing real things. They don't want to see images all the time of great scripture. Yes, they do want to see scripture. They want to be encouraged. You need to be doing that. But they want to see people doing real things. And then you can include a scripture or something like that. That always gets the most likes. Video of baptism. Video and put it on Facebook. Or video... or take a picture of baptism and saying about a life change. Those things make a really big impact. So videos, do videos of people doing real things. I think really goes a really long way in sharing and getting some good ideas. Now, we talked about having a staff person get up there and share, or volunteer, or student share. We talked about videoing people doing real things and fun things. Some of it could be fun, some of it could be life-changing, things like baptism. Another thing I think you should do videos on, or you could do videos on, are key events or key things that are happening in the world. Now, you don't want a controversial thing by any stretch of the imagination, but you want to do something that most people are know about and are going to do. Like, for instance, the Grammys are coming up, or the Super Bowl is coming up, the Emmy Awards is coming up, the World Series is coming up. Think about something that is big, that is happening, and do a video talking about that. Like, maybe have like 3 staff members do musical chairs to the Grammy Awards, music, or guess that artist, and play different, name that artist and play different music and have people guess what it is. Have staffers do it or volunteers do it. Think of fun ways to do it. Do something fun around the Super Bowl. What is it that you could do fun that you could video for the Super Bowl, for a Super Bowl party that you come up with? Use today's events. I think somebody called it, and I've kind of just taken that term, but tentpole events. These are key events, things that everybody knows about. talk about it, because then when you post it, not just on Facebook, but in particular like Twitter or Instagram, where there's hashtags and you find the right hashtags, you post that video, you get a stronger chance that your church is going to get discovered, which ultimately will get more and more people say, oh, what's this New Life Christian Church about? Oh, they seem like a fun church. They would seem like a church that I would want to go to. And oh my gosh, they have an online campus. Oh, I'm going to check it out one Sunday. Now, listen, that may be a long shot, but by using hashtags appropriately on Instagram and Facebook, your video can go a really long way. So think about those kind of videos of what you can use around tentpole events as well. So I hit up just a few different things. I'm trying to keep these videos really short because I also realize that the longer I do it, maybe the less people will stay interested in it. So we're at 10 minutes right now, and I would love to hear your thoughts on it. I gave you some ideas on what videos you can be doing for your ministries. I would love to hear from you on what you guys are doing and what videos have you found successful and whatnot, because I know I'm just one person trying to make sense of this. I know you guys are all great people. What are some ideas? And even share ideas that you wish you could do that you haven't done already, and maybe we can all encourage you to be doing that or trying to help you out in different ways, because again, we got a whole bunch of different ministers in here, volunteers and paid staffers. I mean, just different people in here, and we got different ideas, and I think it'd be great. So anyways, all right, guys, I'm turning off right now. Love to hear your comments. I'll post some things in the comments. I would love to hear what you're thinking about as well. All right, have a great day, everyone.